other topics you want to talk about while we're still within hip hop? Because I got something I'm audible on.
No, I think that list. I think we're gonna get enough in trouble for this with me saying the top 10. I think I'm gonna get a lot of pushback, and I got a feeling it's gonna come with the whole Missy Elliott thing. I got that feeling, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
So I want to audible while we're still talking about hip hop and music, and I just want to highlight a indie album that came out, and there's a reason why I'm gonna shout it out. So while we're still on our hip hop segment, an album that came out, I want to say within the last week or two independently, was an album that was produced by a fellow named PA Dre and narrated by GullyTV called Pillmatic. Pillmatic 2.
Okay.
Now, there's a reason why I'm shouting this out. If you don't know who GullyTV is, he's a dope person. I'll say he's a dope journalist within hip hop culture. He actually has articles in old magazines and stuff.
Right.
He has his own platform. You can look up GullyTV. He gets a lot of flack from some of his takes, but he stands on what he puts out there. So what he did within the last couple years was he hooked up with a producer named PA Dre, and they released Pillmatic 1, and it gave a platform to a lot of artists from our generation that were underground, like the Uncasas and people from upstate New York, people from Pennsylvania and so forth. And it got a good response, but people was like, oh, maybe this is just a one-off. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is when we talk about giving artists platforms, me and you come from the mixtape era. We can name a slew of DJs.
Yes.
Rest in peace to DJ K Slay. And many other DJs that used their mixtape to put on artists that we never heard of.
Correct.
Ever since COVID happened, and unfortunately, rest in peace to K Slay, that kind of went away.
Facts.
When is the last time you heard a DJ putting together a compilation album of any artist, signed or unsigned?
Been a long time. Very long time.
So I want to salute PA Dre and GullyTV. I don't know those brothers, but what they did with Pillmatic 1 and Pillmatic 2 is they gave a voice to the voiceless within hip hop culture. Now, you may read the track listing and say, who are these people? What you got to remember is at one point or another, when you picked up a mixtape from any era, you were saying about that artist.
Yep.
You were saying, yo, who is that? And then you started liking them because they had a platform. He is the only person within our culture right now, whether you like him or not, because I know he says a lot of stuff on his YouTube channel, that put out a mixtape within the last 5 years full of underground artists, and you had to sit there and respect it. He just released Pillmatic 2, and there's some stuff on there. Great concepts, great songs. It's just not a bunch of artists. It's just not a bunch of unsigned artists freestyling over beats.
Right.
Like, there was songs on there that I said, yo, I could hear this in the club. Matter of fact, I'm not going to play it because I want people to go catch it. But I was listening to it. It's two sides, a side A and side B. So I listened to the whole side A, and I think Uncasa had one of the best verses. There's another person on there, I can't get his name, but Uncasa had one of the best verses. But I'm listening to it, I said, this needs a club record. I get the side B. The first track on side B is Make It Stack. I think the artist on there is named Rel Rock, Inked Up Baddie, and another person by the name of Marvelous. I'm like, yo, this record's hard. Again, these ain't the big names that you pick out of the hat and put on a compilation to slap DJ drama on. Because we're used to those type of mixtapes.
Right.
This took thought, this took narration, this took some skill with the producer. So shout out to PA Dre and shout out to GullyTV curating the album. I'll say this. Block out the noise. Like I said, I know he has some takes that people jump on him for. You are a staple within hip hop culture with your fashion, with your sports, and with your hip hop talk. You earned your place within our culture as media. But what you're doing with Pillmatic 2, I pray that you don't stop, because you are filling a void within hip hop culture that needs to be filled. There is no platform right now, I don't care, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down South, that has a mixtape platform or an album platform where they're putting on for the voiceless. So once again, Pillmatic 2 is dope. You can find it on all streaming services. Salute the PA Dre. Salute the Gully TV. Keep your dribble up. Just had to say
that's
that.
dope. That's dope.
That had to be said because, like I said, me and you are big connoisseurs of hip hop content, and I miss that era.
Yeah,
I miss you. Yo, D, you need to go on live mixtapes or Dat Piff.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember Dat Piff?
Yeah. Facts.
We used to wait for artists to drop Fabulous mixtapes. You remember what was that? Fabulous had a series of mixtapes.
Summertime something. I forgot what it is. I know what you're talking about.
Anyways, like
it was
say it again.
Series?
Yeah, the Soul series.
Yeah, Soul
like we
series.
used to wait for certain mixtapes to drop on Dat Piff or livemixtapes.com.
Yep, Jada.
And it used to be an experience for hip hop culture. We don't got that no more. We got playlists on streaming services. That's why I shouted out Gully TV and PA Dre, PA Dre, because I don't. Please point me into somebody. If somebody's gonna say, well, we don't like Gully TV because what he talks about, well, point me to somebody else doing what he's doing. I'll wait.
Facts.
So again, Gully TV, keep doing what you're doing. Keep keeping your dribble alive, and I hope you keep that up, man. You got something with this Pillmatic series.
Okay.